Hello, Virgo. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to have you take a deep breath with me. And in. And out. Okay. We're going to take some cards from the Animal Totem Tarot deck today. I'm just getting over and over, things are switching up. There's a period of time where things needed to stay the same, and now things are switching up. And we're not supposed to go back to the routine, because this is my traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This is the Animal Totem Tarot deck. Although the messages vary, for a while I was meant to take cards from my traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And that was the only deck that was calling to me. I was supposed to stay there. But now, it's almost like, don't you dare stay there anymore. Wow. The two cards that just stayed here were the Ten of Cups in the upright position and the Four of Swords in reverse. It's almost like I'm just getting with these three swords right here. These may be the ones that you had to take out of your broken heart. And there's four cacti right here, which is reminding me of the traditional Rider-Waite Four of Wands, which is celebratory energy. It's almost like broken heart. It's like this, the heart is still broken within aspects of celebration. Heartache is still around within aspects of celebration, but there's a stage of, if you are not choosing to rest, you will be forced to rest. It has to do with some sort of ultimate emotional fulfillment. And then I popped open center the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Some sort of abundance, some sort of emotional fulfillment, but rest is required. These cards also feel really heavy. Like, let me just go a little bit more energy clearing, if that's, because this Virgo energy's grounded. Even then, yeah, it's already kind of, okay. Grounded right here. Yeah, there's something about, like, hard as a rock. And somebody is, there's an aspect of imbalance that is, like, there's not enough. Yeah, okay. Yep. Somebody around you, this is not feeling that it is your energy. Somebody around you is in a state of imbalance, or has been in a state of imbalance. They have not been properly taking care of themselves, their needs, their personal requirements. Wow. And they're taking, this imbalance is causing them to understand that you reap what you sow. And so now they are reaping and they're taking home. They're exhausted, but they're taking home what they have sown. They're reaping. And they're understanding that an aspect of their results has to do with imbalance, temptation, addictions. And in the long run, it's giving this energy of sadness, of I had to leave something behind, a spark behind. And I followed this. I'm just getting from these two cards, like somebody is really crying over a loss. They're grieving. But it's an aspect of there's nothing can be done about the thing that you are grieving. So at some point there is a time to move on. I'm getting this like bittersweet nostalgia that it's like somebody's moving on, understanding that not all nostalgia is good nostalgia, that the past does not always provide love and emotional fulfillment, and sometimes it simply it's like this person didn't look before they leapt. They didn't, whoever this is that's connected to you did not follow their intuition. They ignored their intuition. They did not look before they started this new beginning. And this new beginning cost them a lot of emotional anguish. And the discerning of what is emotionally fulfilling, what is just, because it's that contrast between nostalgia and when this is in the upright position, a lot of times my spirit guides tell me soulmates. When it's in the reverse, it's a lot more of a message of like maybe we're meant to be in each other's life for a period of time, but it's that childlike love, that nostalgic love, but it does not serve you. If anything, it just hurts. And there's like that difference between, yeah, it's just a painful emotions about the past and about the fact that whoever this person is, I feel they know that they did not look before they leapt. All right. they know that they did not follow their intuition. And it may also just be somebody that you're not speaking to as well. There's another energy showing up in your vicinity. This is a Queen of Cups in the reverse with an Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something about this person, they might be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. Somebody in your vicinity is manipulative, emotionally manipulative. Holy guac. Okay. Could be masculine or feminine energy, showing up as feminine energy. We all have both. Well, it doesn't matter. Ace of Wands in the reverse, something passionate fell through, some sort of spark of passion fell through, or an offering of a passionate beginning for a stable foundation fell through, and somebody's home is not stable. Somebody's home has crumbled. Somebody might not have a home right now. The moon may be really important. Yeah. Somebody looked before they leapt. They didn't look before they left. They needed to. And they ended up with... It makes me sad to see these are two beautiful, beautiful cards, but in the reverse, for me it represents that happily ever after crumbling. It's kind of like, I was just watching a deep dive on Jessica Simpson, and it's kind of like her Newlywed show, where they tried for a long time to pretend like everything was, well, I mean, I guess it was 2 years, which is a long time, to pretend, yeah, that everything was happy-go-lucky, like, you know, everything was good. But at some point, things spoil. And this is like somebody saw that they were going towards their happily ever after. Their both emotional fulfillment, family fulfillment, the house, the picket fence, like all of the family, the dog, the land, whatever it is that you're desiring in that emotional and material stability, fulfillment, all of that. This person followed a spark that they had that dwindled, and in turn, this situation dwindled and ended in heartbreak, the Three of Swords. And then there's this new energy of somebody wanting to plant a stable seed, wanting to actually sow something for real this time. Kind of slow, steady, but here's an actual stable offer of a seed that we can grow. And them being in contemplation in the darkness and coming out into the light with the ability, the wisdom to plant proper seeds. Because this person doesn't want to be left out in the cold anymore. This person doesn't want to feel abandoned anymore. And how does Virgo feel about this person? Bring this card back just. How does Virgo feel about this person? Oh, that's funny. How does Virgo feel about this person? That this person is extremely slow. Very slow moving. You may have belief that they will 1555 on the clock. You may have belief that they are coming through with a solid offer, but they're very slow, and to the extent that they might not be moving at all. They might be in a state of stagnancy or limbo or elongated indecision. I actually want to read this for you guys. The Hanged Man, and it was in the reverse. / the honeypot ant. Not all that is thrust upon us is a bad thing. Sometimes others see in us what we ourselves are incapable of seeing. The larger purpose is not always obvious to those closest to it. However, with a sense of detachment, one can easily decide to allow the larger story to unfold without struggling against one's part in it. For there is a certain amount of liberation in one's ability to let go and let God. I like that. You may also be feeling a need to let go of time. You feel this person is going slowly, well, let them go as slowly as they need to go. Time is a concept. Honeypot ants have a social structure among the worker ants that allow them to always be fed, even when food is not readily available within the harsh desert conditions they live in. The worker ants select the larger amount among them and begin force-feeding them water and nectar. This sweet syrup blend is stored in the specially designed abdomen of the ant. Once these ants are full, they are moved to the top of the nest, where they spend the rest of their lives hanging upside down, regurgitating nectar for the rest of the colony. Talk about a life of sacrifice, service, and surrender. The Hanged Man reminds you that even though some things in your life feel imposed upon you, you still have free will. Surrender is a choice, and one that is made willingly in order to transcend any situation. At the point of surrender, all struggle leaves the mind and the body. This in turn shifts the lens in which life itself is viewed. When there is no more struggle, there is only freedom. Freedom is ascended liberation. The honeypot ant accepts the role it has to play and surrenders to its divine destiny without complaint or conflict, just as the Hanged Man does. Perhaps now it is time for you to do the same, even if it's only just for now. The Hanged Man teaches you more about your heart than your head. Your head may very well be your worst enemy right now, thinking and daydreaming about the things that are not in alignment with the direction you truly want to take your relationship. Go back to the place of love, to the point of surrender, and open up your heart chakra. Allow yourself to feel all of it, even the parts that hurt, and love unconditionally anyways. Take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. I'll see you next time.